Today, we drive up a mountain, cross some rivers, and do we make our final destination?
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
So, what a fantastic camping spot here on Lake Pukaki. It's pretty much packed up now. We're off to the clay cliffs of Omarama, and after that we're going to cross the Omarama Saddle on the west track and then make our way up to Ida Railway Hut for the next campsite.
I don't wanna be where I am. I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
My name is Marcus Wyatt. Join me as I share my passion for four-wheel drives and traveling to the remotest parts of New Zealand. If you enjoy these videos, please support me by buying me a coffee on Patreon. Join the team of explorers now. So this morning, had a bit of a swim in Lake Pukaki. Just, need to get clean. And also refreshes you, wakes you up. Had to wash my hair a little bit. It was getting a little bit yucky. Anyway, so that was interesting. It was freaking cold. This is the clay cliffs of Omarama. I'll try to explain how the cliffs form. The clay cliffs are a classic example of a badlands terrain with steep-walled box canyons and numerous towers and pinnacles. The cliffs are developed in a tilted sequence of weak sedimentary deposits. The grey and white sandstone and claystone were formed in an ancient lake that once existed here. And the yellow and brown layer are a gravel conglomerate with silt layers, deposited by an ancient river. The erosive action of wind and rain over many thousands of years has eaten into the sedimentary layer, producing this spectacular landform. If you do decide to visit, it's probably a good idea to do it outside of the school holidays period, as I was trampled by visitors. We're on our way to Omarama Saddle. For some other reason, I'm really feeling quite nervous about doing the west track. Don't know why. Should be. I don't think it will be a problem, but just have that little tense feeling inside. Okay, so let's get these tire pressures down. Just arrived here at the start of the Omarama Saddle West track. Very interesting track apparently. It's really turned colder suddenly. The first 5 or so kilometers of the Manuherikia River West Branch track is reasonably easy with only a few wombat holes. These could catch you out if your line is not correct. Even though I'm using a GPS with routes I've created, it is still easy to take the wrong track. I start to slowly ascend up towards the crest of the Omarama Saddle. The first part of the ascent is pretty easy with the track reasonably wide. It's a pretty steady climb towards the summit at 1357 meters, with spectacular views out towards Omarama, Manuherikia River and the Southern Alps. Once you've crested the saddle, it's quite a steep descent down to Top Hut, which is found in the valley next to the river. A tip for new four-wheel drivers: when you descend a steep track, use your four-wheel drive's engine braking to control your speed instead of the brakes. Brakes can overheat and start to fade, which will make for a very interesting trip down. Normally I use low range second gear, works pretty well in my vehicle. Top Hut is an 8-bunk hut. Unfortunately their hut had people staying, so I didn't want to intrude with my camera. But Top Hut looks much better condition than Boundary Creek Hut. Also, its location close to the river appeals to me. Always nice to have a dip in the morning to wake up.
I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never cap in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into
Boundary Creek Hut. Let's look what it looks inside. Ooh. It's actually really nice. Oh, somebody must have stayed here not too long ago. can smell the wood fire in it. This track must be a major contender for most river crossings in one track. According to 4x4explorer.co.nz, the track has approximately 18 crossings of the Manuherikia River as it zigzags down the valley.
Been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
The bridge over Home Heels Runs Road has been washed away some time ago, so you're forced to do the river crossing. It was surprising how long the crossing was, and when the river's in flood, you would not want to try and do this crossing. Shortly after the crossing, I met travellers coming in the opposite direction. They warned me about a bog hole not too far up the road, said that they had to turn around. I thanked them for the information and continued on. It turned out to be just a couple of water puddles. At this stage, we were pushing 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I was getting a bit worried that I'm not going to reach my intended destination, either railway hut. After a careful look at the map and taking into consideration the speed you normally travel at in low range, I made a call to just wild camp on the relatively flat spot on the right next to the track.
Way back a year ago.
In this remote location, and I'm watching YouTube.
It's called the Toyota. It makes the back of a Land Rover Discovery 5 look like Keira Knightley.
Here we go. Eesh. Alright, oil. Okay, I'm gonna put some oil in the frying pan. Get that going. Steaks I'm gonna do. Probably not hot enough. Oh well. Flip this away. Beautiful. All right. This brings us to the end of this episode. Watch next week as we explore Walking Spur and Mount Buster tracks. Thank you for watching.